Got the car all washed up today. Looks good, doesn't it? I'm working in the garage here. I got the trailer moved over, and I brought in my last load of brush with the car, and the hitch is coming off. So the reason why the hitch is coming off is because I only owe, well, 2 payments, but the payment is going to be due here in about a week, so about 1 payment. And I have until September, but I was just up at the dealership and they have some pretty nice looking, not only used trucks, but new trucks. And I had this kind of debate going before with you guys about, you know, should I get new, should I get used, should I pay out of pocket, whatever little bit I can afford, or should I get something nice? And ultimately, right, it's my money, my decision, but kind of what I decided is they have some used ones there and they have some new ones, so I had to call and try to figure out what the difference is going to be. But honestly, I'm looking at pickup trucks, and I want to get a pickup truck, and then I want to get like a camper. Sam and I want to get a camper and a boat eventually or whatever. So you know, with that being said, it's hard to find a pickup truck that you're not going to pay a little bit of dough for, and that's kind of where I'm at. Is I asked all my buddies, their truck payments are like $500, $450, you know, and then one guy's is $250, but he's driving one that has 230,000 miles on it, and it's 2011. So it's like, if you want something that's used but has decent mileage, you're still talking $400 a month, and then, you know, you're financing it for 4 or 5 years. Or you can get a new one and pay about the same, maybe $450, but you get a nice warranty, and you know that it has new tires, everything's new, it's going to be nice, it's going to last you. You know, well worth the payments. Where I'm at is like, if I got a truck that's used, it's going to cost me 20 grand, and by the time I'm done paying it off, you're getting up there in miles, and you're be a little worrisome about, you know, what's going to break down, yada yada yada. If I get a new one, monthly I'm going to be paying the same. The term's going to be a little bit longer, but even with that term being a little longer, you're still going to have a reliable vehicle when it's paid for. So we're gonna see. So they got a couple used ones for 20 grand that I really like. They really don't have anything under that, and I'm not just talking about my local dealership. The dealership I got the car from, they're all 20 grand or more for used, and then they have some really nice ones too, some really nice new ones. So the new ones I'm looking at, 35 grand is about where I'm at. That's roughly $400. It's actually, for a long enough term, it's like $350, and then you gotta put the interest on there, so it'll be about $400. But it all comes down to insurance and stuff like that. And it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's technically about the same. So decisions, right? But the two that I really liked, one was a crew cab F-150 with the 2.7 liter EcoBoost. The other one was an extended cab F-150 with the 5 liter Coyote motor, which I like the 5 liter Coyote motor more, but honestly it doesn't really matter to me. The cabs were fine, and the one was gray. The EcoBoost was like a grayish brown, and the Coyote was black. Coyote one looked really nice, both brand new. Then they have a Dodge 1500 that I liked, that was 20 grand. And they had a couple Fords there that were 25, but, you know, I don't know. Gotta make some calls. But I'm trying to accept the fact that no matter what I get, it's gonna be $400 a month. But what my requirements are is, I really want a truck, because I think I would use a truck, but we want to get a 4-wheeler. I go ice fishing, I do stuff that requires 4-wheel drive, like ice fishing and stuff like that. Want to be able to tow a camper, The Explorer that they had was only rated for 2,000 pounds, which for a pop-up would be okay, but you know, I don't want to be limited. I feel like I've been so limited with the car. I really just want to get what I want. And yeah, so we're gonna see. We'll have them run some numbers, but I know for a fact, because when I went in there like 6 months ago, they said we can get you in a brand new truck whenever you want. It's the used trucks that they are unsure about. So that gets me out of a lot of things. It gets me out of anything I need to pay on this, as far as the payout for the lease, new tires, because I got one tire on there that's a little different, any excess mileage fees. It gets me out of all of that, and I get what I want. So I know we had a debate going on YouTube about this in the past of like, oh, you should just pay cash for what you can get. Well, for me to pay cash for what I can get, I'm going to get a 1989 F-150 with a list of problems so long that it's going to nickel and dime me to the point of where I could have bought something way nicer. So that's my views on it, right? And I need something that I can hook up a trailer to, and I can drive all the way up north to the tent, and I know it's going to make it there, and I know it's going to make it back, and it's not going to need new tires right away, stuff like that. So I'm willing to pay a lot for my peace of mind. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, that's really what's going on. So I'll do a video later of the hitch, but I thought I'd give you guys an update on everything that's been going on. And some people on the other video were like, you flashed your license plate. If you can look me up using my license plate, that's cool. It doesn't really bother me, so whatever about that. But yeah. And the only thing I'm going to buy new would be a pickup truck, because I know that I will keep that pickup truck for a really long time. And an SUV I won't buy new because I don't know if I'd keep it long enough. And a car, I don't want another car, so I want something that I've wanted for a long time, and that's a truck. And I've waited for many years to get a truck. So I don't know if I can park a truck back here. I don't have much room. I know I can park it in here though. The bay's big enough. But it's just gonna open up a lot of doors for me. You know, I can go get the Bobcat and do the landscaping stuff I want to do in the front of the house, and it's really gonna be a nice change of pace for me to get a truck. And you know, I was looking at like, oh, if I get a single cab, 2-wheel drive, I can save myself 10 grand. But then it's like, what if I have kids in a couple of years? Like, I just need to get what I need to get. Whether it's new or used, we'll find out. But I need to get a truck, not a small little Ranger because the seats don't work, but a truck. And the EcoBoost, I don't know. I've heard really good things about the EcoBoost, but a 2.7 liter. This is a 2 liter, okay, and I can't imagine that in a truck, even with turbos on it and everything. You're asking a lot from a small motor. So I like the Coyote motor, and I've heard good things about that. But I haven't heard bad things about either, but yeah. Oh, here's a new tent also. Weathermaster 10-person tent. Looks nice. We tried to set it up in the garage, but it doesn't work. So anyways, I gotta get clean in here, but thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you later.